welcome back to the channel and to another episode of our Carver Legacy Challenge. And as you can see, we are just here with Emmett, and he is very angry. We know he's a hot-headed sim, and he's just angry for no reason other than the fact that he can be angry. If you are not part of the Raven family but want to be part of the Raven family, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that it does notify you when new things go live on the channel. As you can see, he also is struggling with his UTI. He has treated himself on antibiotics for these symptoms here. So he isn't as bad as he was before treatment, but he is still in some pretty rough shape, but it is boosting his anger, as you can see. Now, when we had left off in the last episode, we had found out that our lovely Evie is expecting a daughter, and it is our Gen 3 heir, and we were needing to give this baby a name. I didn't see any name suggestions come through in the comments below of that episode. When she finally does go into labor with this baby, I do have plenty names on a wheel that we can choose from, and we'll probably just do that for this baby, to name the baby when she goes into labor, which is going to be pretty soon because she is in her 3rd trimester and can give birth at any time. But it does look like she is in serious need of a bathroom. Why, honey, are you just not going to the washroom? She's like, I'm getting distracted by Emmett. I just need to go talk to him. No, honey, no. You need to go to the washroom immediately. Emmett, honey, I think that you are seriously in need of going ahead and getting some gardening done here. You are seriously upset, but I think, we know that when Emmett does some gardening, it seems to calm him down. So maybe if we can get him to harvest some of his plants, it will make him get into a little bit of a better mood. Because as of right now, he is in some really rough shape as far as his mood goes. But it does look like he is also having some playful things going on because of him having some warm clothing. So, I mean, we're here for that. We're here for that. And once he gets some harvesting done here, we will have some things that we can sell. Evie is just going to the washroom. Why she decided to go all the way upstairs is beyond me, but I guess she wanted to make things a little bit more difficult on herself. She is going to go ahead and need, I think she's actually on family leave because of having, this whole pregnancy here. No, actually, she goes to work in 9 hours time. So she does have work today in 9 hours. She needs to achieve level 2 of guitar or violin. So we actually need to go ahead and get her an instrument so that she can play. So let's go ahead and get Evie a guitar. Should Xavier skip school? No, he should not. Should absolutely not do that. I'm not sure why you would think he needs to skip school. We will deal with that in just a moment. But let's go ahead and get her this guitar here. Xavier, go to school. And Evie, come over here and practice this guitar. Pierce thinks Evie's swell and wants to become best friends. Yeah, you can become best friends with your sister. We think that would be absolutely great. So these two are becoming best friends, which we love. We know that they are the only two left in their family. Their parents have obviously passed away, leaving them on their own, just like our children are on their own without their parents. Unfortunately, Emmett's sisters and brothers are not becoming best friends with him. They are becoming troublemakers and getting into drugs. And you, my dear, are not going to school either. You are in bed, and that is not okay. Get your ass out of the bed and go to school. Get out here and do some gardening because she cannot do this all by herself. She is very, very pregnant. He's like, I'm just inside, talking to myself in the mirror because I'm seriously tense. I'm seriously tense because I need video games. You don't even like video games, Emmett. What are you talking about? Stale surroundings. Materialistic Sims get a little tense if they haven't admired something they just bought recently. Oh my gosh, Emmett, what are you like? And our gardener's here, but we're kind of putting her out of work. Well, there's plenty to do, so just hop in and help us out. Honestly, there is enough garden to go around. There really is. And Pierce is here. He is just helping us, which we love. How about you come in here, stop gardening. That way the gardener will have something to do, and you can repair this toilet. Because poor Pierce is in here, and he is you know, going ahead and mopping, but he's not going to be able to mop that up while it's broken. So you come in here and fix this toilet. And then that will make that a little bit of an easier job to clean up. And Evie is feeling very angry because of being irritable due to the fact that she is unfortunately going through a pregnancy mood swing. I don't think we're going to be able to get away from that, just considering the fact that, you know, she is pregnant, and until we have this baby, she is just going to have to deal with that. Let's go ahead and get some laundry going in this house. As we know, this house's laundry is sometimes out of control. Why did that not get clean? Unload and set down. Okay. Look, she is seriously pissed. She's like, well, why was the laundry not cleaned in the damn first place? Pick up clothing piles, and then we will try to go ahead and get some laundry done. Emmett is just trying to get some repairing done on that toilet, but Autumn is calling and she's saying, I am delighted you recommended I spend some time with Marquis Monroe. I was amused the entire time. Oh, Autumn, we love to hear that. That is fantastic news. And Evie is just going ahead and bathing with the dirty laundry. Okay. That is not what we asked you to do. We asked you to clean up the laundry. There you go. Okay. The poor family is just kind of in shambles right now. I don't really know what exactly is going on. Let's go ahead, and Autumn's calling again. When answering a question, Teagan used forbidden words. It really shocked the teacher. Oh no, you should punish her for that. She is clearly getting into a lot of trouble at school lately. Emmett has advised Teagan's school on how to deal with the situation, and her manners have increased. Well, Autumn was calling again, but because of Teagan, we have missed Autumn's call. Well, you know, these things happen. These things happen. Let's go ahead and add these clothes to the washing machine. Poor Evie is just really in a way. Let's get this washed up. How are your needs otherwise, honey? They looking good. All right. He's like, I'm extremely tense. I'm realizing that your sister is going to be going into labor at any present moment, and I don't know, like, exactly what I'm going to do about that. Like, I'm about to be a dad. And he's like, yeah, you are about to be a dad, and that is a lot of responsibility, dude. I don't envy you at all. And he's like, thanks, man, that wasn't really helpful. That wasn't really helpful at all. All right, let's go ahead and throw this away for them. Okay, and Emmett, can we just get you to come on in here and use the washroom here, because you definitely need to use the washroom. Evie is just going to take herself a little bit of a nap here. She is feeling a little bit tired, and then, you know, they can go ahead and continue on with their day. Emmett here will just finish up the laundry for her, I think, after he gets himself a bite to eat. He is feeling pretty hungry after doing, you know, all of that repairing. It took him quite some time to repair that. You've already become best friends with your sister. I don't know why you keep asking her that. Clearly you forgot that you've already done that. Of course we're best friends, Pierce. Like, I already told you this once. Go practice on your guitar, sweetheart. Let's get some practice in for work. Oh, Emmett is seriously tense. He definitely needs some fun in his life outside of gardening, I think. Maybe after the baby comes, these two can just go out and they can have themselves a nice evening out on the town and spend a little bit of time with just each other. I don't know if that will make him feel better or not, but, you know, I think that might be something that would be good for them if they spent a little bit of the time with just the two of them out on the town and was able to go and have a little bit of fun. Because if you think about it, I mean, he is still just a young adult. He did get thrust into a lot of responsibility kind of early, and I think that it would be nice for him to just be able to just be a young guy and not have to deal with, you know, the responsibilities, and leaving his baby in the hands of the teenagers for one evening should be okay, right? Assuming that they're not both high out of their freaking minds. Of course, knowing those two, that might not be the case. They might both be trouble, but we'll have to see if that's something that they could possibly do. Worst case scenario, we could always maybe just hire a nanny for the evening and let them go out. We will just have to see how that goes. But I do want these two studying hard while they are at school. That was what I was trying to do when autumn called. And Pierce is just hanging out. We love that he's come over to visit. Clearly we have all gotten really close since he had come over in the last episode. We know that Emmett and him became really, really good friends. And he and Evie are best friends. And so I do think that we're going to be seeing a whole lot of Pierce. And so since we are going to be seeing quite a bit of him, I do think I am going to give him a makeover. Maybe not right this second, but in between now and the next episode, I think I'm going to give him a bit of a little just glam up and give him a different appearance, because I don't really care for how he looks right this very second. And since we're going to be seeing more of him in the series, I do want him to kind of look, you know, like he fits. Because currently right now he is just, you know, NPC material. All right, let's go ahead and get you to shower and eat. And what do you need, dear? You need also to shower. So you can get yourself a bath. And I think Emmett just broke the tub. Yeah, guess what happens when that happens? You get to fix it. He's like, you have got to be shitting me. I'm not shitting you. You broke it, you fix it. Like, that is literally how it works, because no one else can do it. Evie's had to come up here and take herself a nap because she's exhausted. Oh, and you've walked in on your brother as he's showering, so now you have, you know, saw something that you can't unsee, and you got high at school today. Did you get high at school today? No, you were actually good today. Well, you know, guess they're going to take turns on who gets to be the bad kid. Well, since you've decided to be the bad kid for the day, you can come over here and do some chores. I swear. She's like, well, I don't want to do chores. Well, I didn't really ask what you wanted to do. What? Why is this not working? Clean, dry, and warm. This load of laundry is not clean, dry, and warm. Do laundry. We washed it and then it was suddenly clean, dry, and warm. How? How's that even possible? Wash the laundry. Somehow the dryer is on the fritz. It looks like it's wet to me. She's going to take those clothes to the hamper and then we'll just let her get a bath. And I think I'm going to probably have to reset the washer and dryer. And if it continues to act up, we may just have to get rid of the washer and dryer, and this family will just no longer do laundry, because that is seriously annoying when it starts to glitch out like that. I don't know why it does that. I think it's just a laundry bug in the game, but yeah. Emmett is ouch from repairing. He pinched his finger. Okay, and Pierce has decided that he is going to go ahead and go home. And what did that say? Come and join the fun at the cheerleading team sports day. Do you have what it takes to ace the cheerleading competition? Show festival information. Travel to the sports day. Okay, let's go. We're going to take Teagan, Xavier, both. Well, actually, let's just take Teagan. I don't know if she's going to do very well because, as we know, she's high as a kite right now. But we're going to take her and we're going to see how she does at her cheerleading competition day. We have arrived here at the school with Teagan and Emmett, and they are supposed to be going to her cheerleading, so they are heading over here. She is going to perform her group cheerleading routine, so let's see how she does. As you can see, Emmett is really upset. Not so much at her, just because he is hot-headed. He is angry because he hurt himself while he was repairing, and obviously his UTI. But he is trying really hard to be supportive of Teagan and her cheerleading. He knows that she loves it, so he has brought her here, as any good big brother that is trying to be her guardian would do. And you know, the problem is that, you know, I don't know how well she's going to do, considering the fact that, you know, she is unfortunately high as a kite, and we are going to go perform this cheerleading routine, and she has been up to no good today at school, and so this could go really, really poorly. I really hope that she does well, but there is a good possibility that Teagan could foil this for the whole group, all because she is starting to hang out with the wrong crowd. What are you doing? He's gonna perform too? Okay. That is hilarious. I don't necessarily want you to perform. I just want Teagan to perform. But okay.
Oh, ifel bash. Give me a blorb.
Give me a
Give me a flea.
Oh, T.
Carver, Flurry, Bomelba.
Emmett did not do well at that at all.
Don, Florba. Lords. Floobsy, Florbs. Herb. Adorbs.
Emmett achieved a score of 250. Okay. And now he's decided to twerk. Okay, Emmett, you need to calm down.
Oh, Chief.
I mean, I don't know how well Teagan did because it just gave Emmett a score. Teagan's cheerleading group achieved a score of 3, and Emmett's cheerleading group achieved a score of 250. Okay, so Emmett did better than Teagan did. Probably because Teagan's high. Where does she need to go? Go to the competition judge and submit your score. Submit score. And submit score. So let's go ahead and get them home. She is nasty and she is... Emmett, you're not even part of this. He's like, I am part of this. I am part of this because I was part of this competition and I was doing quite well. That being said, everyone needs to go ahead and get themselves home. She is nasty and Emmett's like, I'm going home. Teagan needs to go home. She is cold and she is nasty. Can you guys not go home? Okay, neither of them won this competition. Let's go ahead and go home. Neither of them won this competition, which, to be honest, is really not surprising, but at least she did get to participate. She is really sad, obviously, because she didn't do well, but, I mean, what did she expect? If she wants to do well with her cheerleading career, then she's going to have to stay off the drugs and find herself a better crowd of friends. Now that we have arrived back at the house, let's go ahead and get them to take care of some of their needs. We need to get him to the bathroom really quickly, and she needs a shower, something fierce. And let's go ahead and check on Xavier. Xavier is feeling pretty good, other than the fact that he's very embarrassed due to having some icky and sticky nocturnal emissions. Xavier is really hoping nobody sees the mess he made on his sheets. Oh dear. And he had his privacy invaded by his sister, obviously, from walking in on him in the shower, which we know is not necessarily a good thing for him. And it looks like he's also tense because he got a poor exam score. Says, well, it wasn't the absolute worst score Xavier could have gotten, but he's definitely got work to do to improve his grades for his next exam. And what is he doing now? He's going to do a little bit of homework, so that's great news. You definitely, I think, need to get some of that homework done, considering it is, clearly something that you're currently struggling with, Xavier. So go ahead and do a little bit of that. Once we get Teagan out of the shower, we'll go ahead and let her use the washroom and get herself something to eat. Emmett has gone ahead and gone off to bed, and Evie is just finishing up her work shift, and then when she comes home, we'll go ahead and get her to get herself something to eat as well. It looks like she is extremely hungry, and so she's going to need to get herself something to eat. That being said, she should also be going into labor very soon. As we know, she is in her 3rd trimester. We are just waiting on her to go into labor. So that should be happening, I would think, any present moment. Evie has brought home 216 simoleons today. Let's go ahead and get her some leftovers. She can have some chicken and waffles, and that will help her to not be so hungry. She is very uncomfortable. She's exhausted from having critically low energy. This level of sleep deprivation will make any sim miserable, and she is hungry from low hunger. So we're definitely taking care of the hunger issue. And once she has finished eating, we'll go ahead and let her go and get herself some rest. Xavier, can you go ahead when you're done with your homework, son, and repair that sink in the bathroom? That would be fantastic if you could do that for us. I know that you have some handiness as well. And Teagan has completed her homework, and then she is just going to get herself some leftover meatloaf, and then she can go to bed as well. It is really late at night. It's about 11:37 p.m., so everyone will need to get themselves into bed. Finish eating your chicken and waffles, honey. You're starving to death. And you know, as soon as you go into labor, you're not going to want to be eating all that. So everyone wants to come in here and talk to Xavier while he works on this plumbing. So we just have ourselves a little commune here in the bathroom while he's working on this. Everyone's like, so how was your day? And he's like, can you not see I'm busy right now? I'm trying to fix the plumbing. I don't have time to have a conversation with you gals. Like, finish your food in the kitchen where you're supposed to actually go and sit. Like, go sit at the dining room table and have your meal. This is not sanitary. Why are you eating this food in the bathroom? You nasty girls. And they're like, we just want to have a conversation with you. We feel like we haven't seen you all day. And he's like, Teagan, we go to school together. Go eat your food. I've got to go to the bathroom. Shoo, get out of here. All right, Evie, go. Oh no, you're going to pass out. You poor dear. Oh no. You didn't make it to bed. Oh, the poor dear is so exhausted. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I tried. I did, but she wouldn't eat her food and just go to bed. She had to go in there and have this long-ass conversation with him. Okay, well, when she gets off the floor, we'll get her to go upstairs and go to bed. Okay, you go to bed. You go to bed. Everybody goes to bed. Why are you back in the bathroom eating again? I swear this family is so strange. Honestly, just eat your food and go to bed. Teagan likes to eat anywhere other than the table. I don't know what her deal is with that, but she eats in the bathroom. She eats upstairs on her brother's bed. Anywhere but where she actually needs to eat. And nobody likes to put their stuff away. Here, let me clean that up for you. Don't mind me. Okay, so now everyone is going themselves to bed, and I will catch back with you guys in the morning. So it is the next morning, bright and early. I am just getting him to do a little bit of laundry. I have replaced their washer and dryer, and hopefully this one will work a little bit better. And I put their laundry basket into the bathroom for them. So we will see if this works a little better. If not, then we'll just, I don't know, get rid of the washer and dryer and they just won't do their laundry, but we'll at least see if this works a little bit. Evie is up and she is going out to deal with the gardening a little bit. She just needs a little bit of fun, and as we know, this family, when they want fun, they deal with the gardening. So she is just going out to do a little bit of gardening first thing this morning, and so that is perfect. And I'm just going to get him to throw the clothes that are in the hamper into the dryer because they are wet. So he's going to throw them into the dryer and we will go ahead and get them drying. And then he's just going to clean up the house just a little bit here. Obviously the house is, in a little bit of shambles this morning. I don't really know what happened, but it definitely is in some shambles. We are still just waiting on Evie to go ahead and go into labor. She is just about there. I do believe we are about to go into labor at any second. It is blinking, which usually means that she is about to go into labor. So we are about to get that notification that she has gone into labor, and then we will head herself on to the hospital. And there you go, folks. We have gone into labor. Evie is bursting with anticipation to meet her new bundle of joy. So let's go ahead and let him know that we're in labor. Oh, there it was. We're in labor. I am in labor, Emmett. So she's just going to tell him, I know you're eating your chicken and waffles. I realize this is a really bad time, but honey, I've just gone into labor. And he's like, oh my God, now? And she's like, yeah, now. And he's like, do I have time to finish my food? And she's like, if you hurry. I mean, the contractions are happening pretty regularly, but I mean, I think you might have time to scarf down that meal. Just hurry up because, you know, this is the first baby. It shouldn't come that soon, but like, it's really hurting Emmett. Like, I really think we need to get to the hospital. And he's like, oh my gosh, you know, I can't believe that we're having a baby. Like, oh my gosh, like, we're having a baby. And like, he's got to finish his food before he can have his pre-parental panic. But as you can see, he has queued up here that he is going to have a pre-parental panic. But first, chicken and waffles, like, priorities. He's like, just let me, you know, go to the bathroom, dear, and then we can totally head ourselves over to the hospital. And she's like, Emmett, honestly, fine. If you're going to eat, I'm going to eat. Like, we might as well go ahead and make the most of our morning here. And he's like, are you serious? And she's like, well, I'm hungry too. Me and the baby have to eat. And he's like, I thought you weren't supposed to eat when you're in labor. And she's like, I'm starving. He's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we're having a baby. We're having a baby. Oh my God, we're having a baby. And she's like, go to the bathroom, damn it. We've got to get to the hospital. I'm just killing time here. So we are going to let him go himself to the bathroom. And then when he is done with that, we are going to take Evie and Emmett to the hospital, and we're going to go ahead and have this baby. Look at her. She's like, this is for the birds. I cannot believe this hurts as bad as this does. All right, we are going to join her at the hospital. We're going to take Emmett with us, and let's go ahead and go have ourselves a baby. She's like, but I'm eating. No, Evie, you're having a baby. We have arrived at Willow Creek Hospital. Emmett is still freaking out. He cannot believe that he is about to be a father. He is like, oh my God, I am about to have a baby. I mean, not me personally, but we are having a baby. And she's like, yeah, we're having a baby. Get your ass over here, Emmett. We're having a baby. And he's like, oh my God, we're having a baby. We're having a baby. We're actually having a baby. Go here, Emmett. Come on. We're having a baby. So she is in active labor. We are having ourselves a baby. Come on, Emmett, get over here before you miss it. And we are giving, and as you can see, Jacob Willows, our uncle, is delivering our baby, which is kind of amazing. And it is a girl, as we expected. We are going to name this baby Cassidy. I did get this name suggestion from Living Dead Gal Sims, so thank you so much for the name suggestion. Cassidy Delgado is actually going to be a Carver, because they are not married yet, but Carver is his last name, and so she is going to take the Carver last name. So Cassidy Carver is her last name, and we will change her last name to Carver. So Cassidy Carver, welcome to the world. And let's go ahead and thank God we only got the one baby and there wasn't a surprise in there. We have ourselves our birth certificate, which is beautiful. And Evie, you have done an amazing job at giving birth to our Gen 3 heir. Where is our baby? Our baby has disappeared. Okay, our baby must have gone ahead and gone on home. So let's go ahead and go home so that we can see our beautiful child. He's like, oh my God, oh my God. Well, Emmett, it's over now, honey. You can calm down. Look at him freaking out. Emmett, calm down. Emmett. Oh my heavens, this poor guy. I mean, I think he's glad about having a baby. She's like, I'm not running. I just gave birth. Like, forget about it. Okay, we have arrived back home. Let's go and see our child. And here we go. Here is our little baby, Cassidy Carver, in the flesh. And we love to see it. Let's go ahead and get a picture of that sleeping, beautiful child while she is asleep and not crying. But let's go ahead and get Mama in here to just give her a feed and a rock and a cuddle. And we have ourselves a bouncing, beautiful girl. What do you think of that, Emmett? And he's like, well, I think it's good. Baby's here. That's it. Now Emmett has a new baby. It looks acceptably cute and will give a new dynamic to Emmett's life. Sometimes change is welcome. So he is happy about this news, and he is thrilled about this bundle of joy. So this is absolutely great news. He is so happy, and she is so happy about the new birth of the child as well. No moment in a Sim's life is more joyous than the birth of a child. And she's feeling a close connection. So we are ecstatic about the birth of Cassidy. Everyone is so thrilled about this baby in this house. So we absolutely love that we have Cassidy here. This is our Gen 3 baby, and we can stop here. We don't actually have to have any more. You guys can let me know if you think Cassidy should have siblings, but we could have her be an only child, and it could be that she is just one really, really spoiled little girl. I haven't decided yet if I want her to be an only child or not. And honestly, sometimes when I make plans with my Sims, they do what they want anyway. So we'll just have to see how it goes. But this is our beautiful little one. I do think I am going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you are notified when new episodes go live on the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. But until then, I'm going to fly for now. Bye, Ravens.